thank you for tuning in. I'm doing the intro today because Duke's zooming in from prison. He's just gone for a bit of a holiday. Can you hear me, Duke? Can you hear me?
Hello?
Can you hear me?
Yes.
How much are a packet of cigarettes where you are now? Just tell me. I heard it was about $4.50.
I'll tell you, you don't pay for cigarettes with money here.
Okay. All right. Enough said. Anyway, what have you been up to?
Well, look, we've been getting letters, right? People asking, where's Gunter?
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Where's Gunter? And for our new listeners, Gunter is he's 95 now. Was our lab assistant.
He was our lab assistant.
He was.
We had to give him that job because he basically, his whole retirement was based on this gold that he had from the old country. But it turns out, let's just say it was tainted gold.
And
right?
he's
from the old country.
He was old cranky German lab assistant that we had. And the people are saying, and we used to talk about him in early episodes of our show, and I've gotten a few emails, whatever happened to Gunter? Whatever happened to Gunter? So I'll just give everyone an update.
Yeah, give them an update.
So, okay, about 3 months ago, Gunter got put into a home because he put a flaming cross outside his Chinese neighbour's place, which fell into their koi pond. So he went to jail, and then it was his birthday. It's his 95th birthday. He invites me to go. He doesn't invite.
So they didn't go to. Did he go to jail, or they just put him straight in?
No, they put him in a home.
And, right, okay. Which is pretty much the same thing as jail, really.
Yeah. He didn't invite Leon because Leon owes him $5. And I said, look, Gunter, I'll give you the $5. He goes, it's not the money, it's the principle.
It was actually Deutschmark, but anyway, it's the principle. Well, I'm not giving it back to him because of the principle. But you know what? The funny thing is, it's been such a long time, I can't even remember what the fight was about. But anyway, I know that I was right, so I'm standing firm.
So I have to go to this fucking party. I take my Swedish girlfriend, Freya, along with me.
Freya, she used to be was she best friends with Gunter's daughter? And that's how you met her.
That's how I met her.
Because it was like you dated his daughter for a while, and then you sort of said, I'm over
much to his disgust.
Yeah, so I'm over the German thing now. I'm going to move on to the Swedish thing.
Anyway, so I took Freya along. Anyway, it's his birthday. It's a surprise birthday in the home, and they wheel him in on a wheelchair.
Yeah, in a wheelchair.
Which is fucking bullshit because he's so robust. Like 5 months ago, he pinned you down in that Greco-Roman wrestling shit that you had. And so they...
Well, I just want to say to everyone, I didn't, even though everyone thought I didn't tap out, all right? That wasn't me tapping out. I just had a tremor.
And anyway, so they wheel him in, everyone's surprise, and they start singing Happy Birthday, right?
In German
to you. Yeah,
Happy birthday.
And then he starts screaming.
Oh, no.
He's going, I never celebrate my birthday. He goes, I only celebrate the birthday of the great man.
Oh, no.
It's a great man. I'm going, here we go. And then he looks over at Freya. And he goes, Oh, and everyone's looking. He goes, Eva, she has risen from the bunker. Eva has risen from the bunker. And then Hildy, his wife was saying, okay, thank you for coming, everybody. She's going, Gunty needs his little nap now.
Yeah.
And he didn't even get to blow out the fucking candles.
So she probably said to the head nurse, I told you, when you tape his hands to the wheelchair and his legs to the wheelchair, you do the mouth as well. YouTube update. a lot of people have asked. They say we love hearing about your what you watch on YouTube, and you know what? I don't really love watching YouTube. It's something that I do to relax
against your will,
against my will. Now, okay, so quite disturbing. So there's this guy, and I'm assuming it's not just one guy. I'm assuming it's like this whole trend, and it's to do with ice addicts, and they harass ice addicts with drones. No, I'm serious.
I know. I'm laughing already. I'm imagining it.
I don't think it's funny. It's like these poor ice addicts, they've got enough to worry about with having, and there's this one with this woman who I've seen before, so she must be quite a well-known ice addict. But she's basically running in and out of the traffic trying to get away from this drone that's just following her. And then she gets this big stick and throws it up in the air and nearly hits the drone, and then it comes back, nearly hits her. And it's fucking insane. Like, do you think that's funny?
Yeah.
Oh, you do? Okay.
I do. Right. I think that's funny.
Okay, so the other one is this woman, I can't remember her name now, Amber something, and she just does these videos on giving advice on how to sell panties. Obviously, probably through OnlyFans or something, I guess. I don't know where you buy them.
So you suck them in between.
Yeah, so she goes on about all the material and how to make them dirty, smelly, but not, not contravene hygiene laws. And then she goes, the one that sort of pricked up my attention was cream pie thongs.
Cream pie thongs.
So do I really?
Sounds like something from Gilligan's Island.
Yeah, but that would be lemon meringue cream pie thongs.
Okay.
Because remember, Mary Ann used to make lemon meringue pies, didn't she? I think she did. And
dip her onions.
Yeah, I don't know where she got lemons from on a fucking island, desert island.
Mr. Howell had them in his luggage.
Oh, for gin
to
and
keep his money fresh, smelling fresh.
Okay, so cream pie thongs. Okay, so you can imagine what a cream pie thong is, and then she just tells you how to do it and how to maintain the freshness. So when the customer receives his delivery. He gets
his or her delivery.
Oh, that's true. Yes, his or her delivery. They get what they pay for. So, I mean, she's very consumer aware, which is good. That's good. All right. You got anything?
Oh, is that it?
Oh, well, that's just YouTube. I got a lot of news.
No, I mean that's it for the panty story.
Oh well, what? What?
I don't know. I expected something.
I did actually. I could hear that aeroplane. That reminds me. A few weeks ago, I took this regional flight, which is the smaller planes with the fucking twirly fucking propellers and shit. Yeah, it's horrible. Anyway, now this is interesting because look, I'm not an ageist. I mean, I'm quite old, and I've got a lot of friends who are old, but when I got onto this plane, which you have to crouch in, and and it's fucking, you think you're going to die anyway, and the pilot comes up. He goes to get in, and he's like fucking 85 years old. I swear to God, dude, he's fucking 85 years old, and I'm just going, you know what?
Was he wearing a Pink Floyd t-shirt?
I don't have anything against old people, but do you think, am I right to be a little bit nervous?
Mate, I wouldn't get in a car with an 85-year-old driving.
Or even as a passenger.
As a passenger.
Fuck knows what they would do. Push a button, pull a lever, jump out of the car. Have a heart attack. Shit themselves. Write their name in their shit on the windscreen, back to front.
I got a lot of letters this week. This is just a small one, and I just want to talk about this because it leaves a question, okay? Now it says, Dear Duke and Leon, I love your show. I don't like the angry one, but I like the stupid one.
Okay.
Now,
wow.
Who's who in
Who's going to put their hand up for that one?
Who's in...
Well, you know what? I'm angry. I'll admit it. I'm angry.
Yeah, but I've been angry too.
Yeah, I know.
I just want to know who she's referring to with the stupid one.
I don't know. Is that offensive, do you think? I mean, angry's bad, but stupid, that's worse.
Oh, it must be you because you just said that. So you're the stupid. Thank you.
Thank you. All right, fucking hell. That was a bit judgmental on the old the readers thinking, what the fuck? Why would you send a letter?
Then I had, a young guy stop me in the street again.
Yeah. Happens all the time.
Yeah, it's a nightmare. I missed.
Well, I don't mind it when the young girls stop me in the street.
No, yeah, that's right. But this young guy stops me in the street. He says, "Hey, Duke." And I said, "Yeah." And he said, "Why are there no female magicians? Why are there no female magicians?"
Fucking hell.
And
there are. Is that true? Did you Google it?
Well, I Googled it. You know what it said?
What?
It said, "Do you mean female mannequins?"
Wow.
And that's because there's no magicians. So I said to him, "Look," I said to him, "every female in the world is a magician."
Oh, right. There are so many female magicians that they
don't have to get up on stage to perform magic.
Yeah.
Because they got that magic thing in between their legs.
Look into my eyes. I'm going to make your house disappear.
Yeah, exactly. They got that magic.
1, 2. Hello, is that my lawyer? 3. Gone. Your house is gone.
Abracadabra.
Abracadabra. Your house is gone.
You're on the street. So I said to him, they've all got this magic box in between their legs. They actually, a nickname for it is the wizard's sleeve.
Oh.
The vagina is a wizard's sleeve.
Because it has so much control.
It has so much magic in there. So what do you mean there's no fucking female magicians?
Yeah, you are right. And talking about vaginas, not only is there so much magic in there, did you know that they're self-cleaning? Did you read that thing? There's this someone wrote into this doctor and said, is it all right if I wash out my wah-wah, or whatever she said, before I go out because I want it clean and smelling fresh? And he goes, "You fucking idiot, it's not a wah-wah, it's a vagina. Talk like a fucking adult." And he said, it's the most amazing organ because it's self-cleaning. And I thought, how many things do you know in your life or in our life or whatever that are self-cleaning, that are really self-cleaning?
Well, a pussy cat and a pussy cunt.
Oh, and an oven. You know those ones in the restaurants? They're self-cleaning. And they're like just a big hot box, which is same thing.
But they need to be powered by electricity.
Oh, yeah, so does the vagina, because that's the heart and all electricity and stuff like that. But they're not plug-in, but yeah. But so he was going on about how amazing they were and self-cleaning, which I don't know. I mean, it takes a bit of the magic away, doesn't it? Imagine if you were, going hard and you're thinking, wow, not only is this chick really attractive, but wow, her vagina's self-cleaning.
Well, you know what?
Wow, she's self-cleaning. She's like a 5-star.
It's like a dishwasher.
It's a dishwasher. She's like, there's just a dishwasher down there. I wonder if it's washing my dick as well.
Well, you know what?
Do you think it would be?
If it wasn't self-cleaning, right?
Yeah.
Guess who'd be cleaning the fucker?
Gunter. The lab assistant stroke vagina cleaner.
Your partner would be saying, well, yes, you can fuck it, but you've got to clean it. You got to clean up after it.
You made it dirty. You clean it up, you dickhead. Yeah.
Which brings me to my next letter.
Yeah.
Dear Duke and Leon, my boyfriend's penis smells like KFC.
Wow. All right. I don't know. Is that good or bad? I'm just trying to think. I don't know. All right. I need some more time on that one. All right. What's the rest of it? Is that it?
No. While I don't mind, when we go out, all the larger girls congregate around him.
That's so fucking racist.
What should I do?
The larger girls. So he's got a drumstick, and instead of testicles, he's got 2 nuggets, chicken nuggets.
And they're probably congregating around him, not even knowing why.
No, it's magic. It's the magic of the it's the pheromones. The pheromones for and this comes to this is another bit of relevant news. There's vabbing. Have you heard of that vabbing thing?
Yeah, we've spoken about it before.
So vabbing is about putting
dabbing your finger into your vaginal juices.
Yeah, and putting it on your wrist or
on your ear, behind your ear.
And that's supposed to send all the men crazy because it's the pheromones transfer over to across. They travel that short distance, and men
are going, I can smell something self-cleaning.
Yeah. And then the women are going, I can smell some KFC.
That's right. You smell KFC now,
and that's basically how you get a fuck fest going. Wow,
fuck fest.
Fat fuck fest. Fuck. I don't know. I don't know if it's true. Do you think it's true? Well, the doctor said of vabbing that he's horrified by the hygiene consequences of rubbing yourself in bodily fluid, and I have to agree with him.
And we talked about it. Remember last time we talked about it? The male equivalent to that would be smegging.
Smegging, right.
You get the smegma from your dick and you put it behind your ear on your wrist. Now, that doesn't sound hygienic, does it?
It does not. And certainly, so, all right, well, let's get to the point here. Why would his penis smell of KFC?
Now, I'm thinking there's two ways it could happen, or 3. One, it could just be a natural thing and it just happens to smell like KFC.
No.
Right. And another one could be he's fucking KFC. He's fucking like gets a barrel of KFC and just fucks it.
Jesus, Duke. Is that's what you came up with?
Well, you have to go through all the options. And the other one is maybe he eats so much KFC that the oil. The oil's coming out in his skin.
It oozes out. Yeah. Well, look, all right. The other thing too, I'm
going with the fucking the bucket.
I thought you would. The other thing, my theory would be that
which I'm telling you.
Yeah.
If I fucked a bucket of KFC, it wouldn't be the worst fuck I've ever had.
And I thought you were going to say it wouldn't be the first time. Anyway, I think he's one of those eater scratchers. And you know those people, you see them and they usually wear board shorts or those elasticated tracksuit pants or something, and they eat, and while they're eating they just go down for a little bit of a scratch, and they don't go on top because they don't want to put all oil stains all over their clothes, so they just go straight in. And then they go straight back into the bucket. This
is worse than fucking the bucket.
Oh, well, it's like, well, at least fucking the bucket, you could turn it into an OnlyFans thing. Eat and scratch, it's just like, no one wants to see that. And then
also, if he was fucking the bucket, there's they give you those wet wipes.
You have to ask for them. You have to ask for them. And that, I reckon there's a song there too. He's fucking the bucket. One of those rap songs, those those idiots who just listen in the cars, sitting there kind of he fucked the bucket and he was fucking good, yeah. KFC licking, finger licking, fucking good, yeah. Something like that.
That's so fucking racist.
Something.
That is so racist. I apologise to our Islander friends.
Oh, God, that's double racist.
Look, she says, "Please help me." Now, look, I think if she's worried about the larger girls congregating, just get him to rub vegetables on his dick. If his dick starts smelling like vegetables, you won't have a fat girl within a mile of you.
All right, I've got a letter. My letters are never. Mine are more serious. I don't know.
What do you mean serious? You can't say that.
I don't write the letters. They just come
problems
in.
are problems, man. We can't say, that's right. Not serious because his dick smells like KFC. You can't say that.
You can think it, but you can't say it. All right. Dear Mr. Fish and Mr. Hendricks, I'm a great fan of your show and listen every second week. I have a slight problem. I was hoping you could help me. I am 25 years old and going to university to become a pharmacist. Beautiful. To help pay for uni, I work in a lingerie shop. Most of my customers are old and ugly. They ask me, do I look good in this? What do I tell them? Can you help? First thing, what a double whammy of dream jobs. Pharmacist, first one. Second, lingerie shop. Wow, this chick's got it all going for her.
Living the dream.
Well, she's living the dream. I mean, can you imagine being a pharmacist? How cool would that be? Making all those little things, just tricking them up a little bit. It says here 20 milligrams. Hey, let's do 50. Come on. Come on. Live a little.
I always wanted to be a pharmacist. They've got the best fucking job. They just... Yeah, they just hang there. It's all nice and peaceful and quiet.
Yeah. And they're just surrounded by condoms and laxatives and shit, and it's just life's easy. But it would have been better in the old days because they had to actually make all the drugs for you.
That's a compound chemist. You can do that.
Oh, you can still do that?
You can do that. You go to a compound chemist and they make it up for you on the spot.
Oh, that would be so cool.
So we'd be able to live out our mad scientist fantasies.
Oh, fuck yeah. Imagine if this guy comes in, he's a real cunt, you know. And, yeah, mate, just give me the thumb. Yeah. And then you think, you know what? I'm just going to put a little bit of this in because I know he's driving home.
Laxative. I'm just putting in a fucking ton of laxative in there.
I know he's driving home and he'll be stuck in traffic for 45 minutes.
And he's going to shit himself over the fucking place.
Yeah. No. Yeah. Thank you very much, Mr. Pharmacist. Yeah.
I remember driving... I was driving down a highway and this car pulled over and this guy on the side of the highway and just diarrhea was blasting out of his ass.
Jesus Christ.
As I went straight going, oh my fucking God.
Who does that? All right, so she's in the lingerie shop.
Who?
The girl.
The letter, yes.
Yeah, the letter. So she's going... old. See, this is the same thing. This is exactly the same thing as the nudist colony. You know, you expect to go into the nudist colony, you know, it's like going to be like the Playboy Mansion, but it's not. It's just these old wrinkly people with no clothes.
It's like the retirement village.
So this is the same thing in the lingerie shop because, all right, it's a shop, right? So anyone who's young and good looking, they're not going to go into a shop. They're going to do it online, aren't they? So who are the only ones who do physical shopping anymore?
Yeah.
Pensioners and fucking really old people, and they're coming in and they come out of the changing room and.
So what's the question?
Oh, fuck's sake!
Was there a question?
There is. It's a letter. Of course, there's a question. To help pay for uni, I work in a lingerie shop. Most of my customers are old and ugly. They ask me, "Do I look good in this?" What do I tell them?
All right.
So what would you tell them? You're looking at this 80-year-old woman with boobies over. She's flung them over her back, right? And she's in this lingerie, and she goes, "Oh, I want to spice up my life a little bit with my husband because he's from Germany. And do I look good in this?" What do you say?
There's one word.
What's that?
One word where you can keep your job.
Yeah. Yeah.
Relatively. Yeah. So if they say, "Do I look good in this?" You go, relatively.
Oh. Yeah.
And if they say, "Relative to what?" You go, "A fucking rhino, you cunt."
All right. Well, my advice is just fucking lie. It's all right to lie. We've already talked about this so many times on the show.
We lie all the time.
21st century is the century of lying. Yes, you look...
It's the year of the liar.
No, you don't look fat in this. Yes, there is a Santa. Yes, your mother and I married before we had children. Or yes, I used to go to church. Or, you know, all this shit. Yeah.
You know, like on the first dates, a woman would come out, one of those old fat women, she'd say in the lingerie shop, and she'd say, "Do I look good in this?" You'd say, "In what?" Because all the skin would be covering any material that's there.
Oh, God. All right. So my advice to the young listener: stick with the pharmacy. It's a great job, and just lie, just fucking lie. Just say, "Do I look good in this? You look exceptional. I'm not gay, but if I was, I'd be humping you right now. That's how good you look. That's how good you look. Even though you're 80 and there's probably got a heart condition, I'd still be on the floor humping you right now. That's how good it looks on you."
You go, "See that liver spot there? See that liver spot there? I'd be rubbing my clit on that."
And by the way, the one next to it looks like a skin cancer. I'd probably have a look at that. I'd get that checked. All right. Russian tourist gets gored in the stomach by a cow that he was trying to rape.
It's got footage, hasn't it?
It's got footage. So he's getting sent back. I don't even know where it was.
Well, he went towards a bull first and then went, "Oh, no, I better not do that." And then he went to the cow, and the cow...
And he's done this because he just broke up with his girlfriend.
Yeah.
So that's how Russians think. That makes sense, right? But so...
No. With broken heart, I fuck cow.
What would you say as you were putting him on the plane? So you're the official deportation official, and it's a gangplank because you know, like stairs. So and what would you say to him as he was going? What I'd say to him as he was going up the stairs, I said, "Come on, mate, move along."
Oh my God!
All right. Oh, I got. This is the story of Myrtle Corbin. Do you remember? Does that name ring a bell?
No.
So she was a sideshow attraction for many, many years in the freak shows, right?
Yeah.
And she was quite well known. I mean, well known and very made a lot of money. Now, she had 4 legs and 2 vaginas. So in between her 2 big legs were 2 little legs that hadn't fully formed. And she would wear a dress, and her legs would, the little ones and the big ones, would have matching stockings and shoes.
Thanks for the nightmares.
Now, interestingly enough, after she did the shows until, I can't remember if she quit or whether they, you know, how they cancelled all the shows. But anyway, she ended up marrying this guy, and she had 5 children.
Out of how many vaginas? Like, were all of them out of one vagina?
Well, she was advised that one of the vaginas wasn't working properly, so I think her husband was using that as a sort of like a contraceptive. No, seriously. And then in fact, it did work. God. It did work. So she had the 5 children because
fuck.
Yeah. So would having a wife with 4 legs and 2 vaginas, would that do you think would that encourage you to have intimate relations with her? Do you think? I'm asking you personally. Would you find that attractive?
No. No.
Anyway, the doctor said that not only was she very pleasant to talk to, that she was actually very intelligent, I'm assuming self-educated, and she was a very nice person. Now,
I'm sure she was.
I don't doubt that, but I just worry about her husband. I mean, he worked in a circus, so I'm assuming. I don't know.
So he was used to all that, you know?
Yeah, I guess that's what it was. I'm just a little bit taken aback by it, especially when you see her with the way she used to dress her little legs.
I've seen a picture of her. I have seen a picture of her.
Yeah, and the little legs didn't work.
Yeah.
The little legs didn't work very well. So
when he screws the vagina with the little legs.
No, I think they're in. No, they're on. It's one big leg, one little. It's one big leg, one vagina, one little leg, and then what's in the middle? I don't know. Actually, yeah, you're right. I never thought of it. I don't know where they are. Anyway, and you know what? I'm good with that. I don't want to know much more.
Yeah, I don't want to know either.
Oh, the only thing I wanted to say was that when she passed away, sadly she passed away. I think she lived quite a healthy, long life, but she passed away. They had a secret burial, and the family poured 2 or 3 tons of concrete over the coffin because they were worried about grave robbers digging up her body and putting it on display.
Yeah.
Seriously,
that happened. Well, that happened to Dracula. Remember?
Dracula. What do you mean?
They. I saw a movie once where they.
Oh, it's a documentary.
True. It was a documentary where they dug up Dracula, and he had the stake in between his ribs, the skeleton ribs,
and they took it out.
They pulled it out, and he turned back into.
I mean,
the first thing you do is, don't touch the fucking steak, you idiots.
Mate, don't touch the steak or the garlic or anything. Just leave it all there.
It's happened to Dracula. It's happened to Frankenstein. It's happened to the Wolfman. It's happened to the Mummy. I mean, it happens all the time.
So obviously the family have watched these movies and gone, no, that's not going to happen to Myrtle. That's not going to happen to Myrtle. My mum is. This is the heading of the news story. My mum is an OnlyFans model, and I film all of her scenes. I treat it just like a job. I treat it just like a job.
Yeah.
I would. 2 words. Well, 3 words. Majorly fucked up. That's how I would describe that.
Now, it's, can you imagine that? Can you?
I can't imagine it.
Yeah, I know. But
I can't imagine it because it would never happen in my world.
He would be, right, directing her. So he'd be saying, Mum, can you pull your asshole open?
No,
we need a good shot.
No, he's just the cameraman. She does she does it all. And then he's 19.
No, but he's got to do shit like make sure he gets the shot. So if the mum's pulling her asshole open, he'd go, can you just do it a bit wider and in the light there? In the light, because I can't see the hemorrhoids. For that hemorrhoid guy, he's paying big money.
All right, sorry, we're just going to have to do that again. Sorry, I just have to do that scene again. All right.
Yeah, that's right. I mean, is
the Labrador all right? Can he do another one? Or does he need a walk? I don't know, because he's looking at me like he needs a bit of a walk.
Mum, I think you need a bit of self-cleaning.
It's fucked up. And they just do these straight interviews and people ask them stupid fucking questions and it's just a horror show. I mean, I'm sure in about 15 countries that I can think of that would be fucking illegal.
Where are they from?
England. I don't know. I'm just thinking England. Could be America. I don't know.
Yeah, anyway. So look, if you take it, if you think about what it looks like on the ground, right? What it looks like on the ground, she would have a number of clients who would have variable tastes, right? You'd have your piss guy, you'd have your shit guy, you'd have all those guys, and that she has to cater for.
I don't think there'd be any vetting process. I think anyone who's got money. I think the only thing that would, is like. It's just money, basically. If you got money, I got the time. That's it. Let's do it.
Yeah, that's it. So he'd be like, okay, she's probably got a daughter who's got the clipboard.
No.
And then she's got the clipboard. She's gone, okay, the shit guy.
Yeah.
We just got $1,000 from him.
Yeah.
He wants you to shit on your foot.
I can do that at 7.
After Macca's. After Macca's, I can shit on my foot.
9 o'clock, we've got the pee guy. So I'll just Evian. I'll just buy some bottles of Evian. That should be fine. 11 o'clock. I got the panty guy. Is there anything else?
Yeah, last one of the day. We at the very last one of the day we do the vomit guy. That's the last one.
The vomit guy. Has he sent in what I'm supposed to eat, or is it just up to me? Because I'm thinking today's a pizza day. Is that all right? Can you just text him? Ask him. Is pizza all right? Jeez.
He says yes, it's okay as long as it's got prawns on it.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So last one. News of the day. Last one. Man gets bitten on the balls by a python that slithered up the toilet.
Oh, my God.
And it says he's quoted as saying, "I had to react quickly." I think that's the understatement. Now,
do you know how he reacted? Did you read how he reacted?
He jumped up, didn't he?
Yeah, but then
then he grabbed it by the head or something.
And he grabs a toilet brush.
Yeah.
And he's hitting it on the head with the toilet brush.
Yeah.
And he was hitting it so hard on the head. He broke his finger. He didn't realise his finger was like, he was hitting his finger as well because he was in such shock he couldn't feel the pain.
Why would you grab it? Why wouldn't you just flush the toilet? That would be the logical thing.
Because it's a fucking python, man.
Yeah, look, I've got my doubts about this whole thing. I reckon it was all staged.
It happens all the time, man.
I reckon it's staged.
No.
I reckon it's staged, and why would he be filming? What? How do you film something like that? He
didn't film it.
Well, I've seen the photo.
Yeah, but that's not him.
What?
That one's not him. And then there's also the government warning because it's monsoon season. They warn everyone to make sure they double check their toilet in monsoon season. Where was it? Indonesia or something. You check the toilet for snakes, you fucking idiots.
Oh, I love it.
Dear Duke and Leon, my husband has started acting like a robot.
Yeah, robot. Okay. Yep.
When I ask him to take out the garbage, he says,
"That does not compute."
When I ask if he's going to lie down on the couch all day, he says,
"That does not compute."
When I tell him my mother-in-law is coming over,
yeah,
well, not my mother-in-law, when I tell him my mother is coming over,
his mother-in-law, yeah.
He yells,
"Warning, warning, warning."
The thing is, I love the robot sex. It's very efficient.
Wow.
But I hate the rest. What should I do?
What she needs to do is all right, so take the garbage out. That does not compute. I said, oh, really? Doesn't compute? Well, here you go. I was reading this robot magazine and it says the best way for you to start computing better is if I replace your battery with a sodium ion battery. But the only way I can do that is to stick this big, here it is, it's really big, I've got to stick this up your ass. So I'm going to do that now. Do you think that would make you compute? I am taking garbage out now. Would you like me to fix all the chairs in the house? That's it. Simple. You gotta. It's passive aggressive, Duke. We've talked about this before.
You're right. Yeah, passive aggressive. Now, speaking of robots, I was talking to my girlfriend about sex robots. We were talking about sex robots, right? And this has got me worried. Okay, This has actually got me worried.
Yep.
And she was saying, well, she's Swedish, so she's going, if I had the robot, I would make him clean. And I'm like, okay.
I don't think that's what it's designed to do.
That's not what I'm worried about. And then she goes, what about you? And I said, well, I'd get a robot that looks exactly like Angelina Jolie.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Looks exactly like Angelina Jolie with, the best personality, the best everything. And I said, and then what would I need you for? And she goes, you know what I would do? And I said, what? And she goes, I would wait for you to fall in love with her then I would kill her. And I was just like, wow.
She's cool.
Jesus
She's cool.
Christ. I just thought, I said to her, look, I'm sorry. I didn't know what I was dealing with here. I just don't know what I'm dealing with. I'm scared of her now.
She's cool. She's blonde. She's good looking. She's a badass. She drives a Volvo. She's cool. She's a keeper, Duke. I'm telling you.
Yeah. I would wait for you to fall in love with her. Then I would kill her.
Then not before.
Yeah.
Not before.
Jesus Christ.
Ask Leon now. Ask Leon now. Ask Leon now. Ask Leon now.
Hit me up.
Okay.
Double or nothing. Cash out.
So this is from, she writes all the time, this girl. I think she's got a bit of a crush on you. This is from Svetlana. And she asks, Dear Leon, what do you think hell would be like?
Hell would be a beerless, womanless, sort of semi-dark room full of books.
You know what?
Well,
I reckon there'd be a massive queue as well to get in there. It's like the queue would go for 1,000,000 years before you fucking even got there. Yeah, it'd just be
the nightclub queue from hell.
Yeah, it'd just be 1,000,000 years before you got in, and there'd be there'd be merch stands selling like fucking the hell merch that nothing fits.
Yeah.
You have to buy it. Everything's fucking too small.
Yeah. But to be honest, all your mates would be in the queue because they're all like you and they'd be in the same place.
Yeah,
right?
yeah, but who wants to be in a queue with your mates for a fucking 1,000,000 years? I can't handle seeing my mates for more than 2 hours. Going back to hell, it was like that snake coming and biting you on the balls.
That's a good day.
Well, that's what it'd be like. Shit like that would be happening to you every day in the queue.
Day.
That's just the queue to get in.
Yeah. Which you never go. You never get in.
Yeah. What do you do after 1,000,000 years? Because you're there for eternity, so 1,000,000 years is fucking nothing.
And then you get into the place, and it's like a real letdown. It's like, oh, really?
They go, name, and you tell them your name, and they go, oh, we haven't got a booking for you. Back
You're not
to
on
the
the
queue.
list, buddy.
End of the queue.
Ask Leon now. Ask Leon now. Ask Leon now. Ask Leon now.
All right, everyone.
Thank you so much for listening, and thank you for putting up with us and supporting us.
Yes.
And please send comments and help us.
Comments on Spotify, please. So, and if you got any letters, put them on Spotify and we'll read them.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.
He fucked the bucket, and he was fucking good. Yeah, KFC licking, finger licking, fucking good. Yeah.